Yo, yo.
What it do, player? What it do?
Chilling like a villain, man. How's your day, brother?
Man, it was pretty fucking chill, bro. Pretty chill. Just you know, same old stuff. Well, actually, you know what? I say that it was chill until the end of the day when a new customer, wants to file a claim over these trees that took 7 days to get from California to Florida. And even though I asked the guys, "Hey, water these things, man," because their truck broke down. Apparently, they didn't do it, and half the trees were dang dead when they got them. So I got yeah. So I mean, it sucks. Obviously, I hate claims anytime, but also the fact it's a new customer. So
Yeah, that's weak, man. That's weak. Water
yeah,
them trees, people.
dude, I know, man. It only should have took like 4.5 days, 4 days, whatever. But their truck did, man. It broke down. They did send a recovery truck. Like I give them credit for all that, man. And I know they couldn't help the breakdown, but as soon as it happened, I said, "Hey, man, like, dude, find a way to throw some H2O on those trees. If you don't, they're gonna die, and you're gonna be held responsible." You know what I mean? And they said they were going to. We even have recording of the call and stuff, and then, of course the dispatch real bad is like, "My guy's a driver, not horticulturist." And I'm like, dude, I get that, but everybody knows how to work a fucking water hose. You know what I mean? I mean, I get it. In a way, it's not your job, but in a way, it is your job. Your job is to transport that freight safely and protect it. You know what I mean? And hey, if you gotta water some damn trees to keep them from dying, and you having a claim, and both of us looking like idiots when you arrive to the receiver, then I mean, I don't know what the issue with that is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, besides that, it was cool, man. I built out some new automation.
Sounds like you need to put that in the Raycon.
Dude, yeah. Well, I've never had a problem with it before. Again, man, their truck broke down, dude. So I mean, I know there's nothing they can do about it. That is 100% what.
Yeah, like in fine writing, if your truck breaks down, you are responsible for watering the trees.
Yeah, I should that, man. I mean, honestly, I will do that. I'm gonna go in and put that into my Raycon notes tomorrow, man, because that's a good
kind of
idea.
funny. Like, yeah,
it is funny. It'd be like, it's one of those things that, do you actually read this Raycon? You know what I'm saying? So it would be cool, but I mean, it is what it is, bro. Said the damn trees died, man. There ain't nothing we can do about it. Matter of fact, I'm about to pull up a pic of it real quick right now. They died. Ain't no big deal, man. It wasn't the whole load. It was just really a few of them, to be honest with you. And they're trees, and they're really just like, you can see it, like you see they're dead. You know what I mean?
They're trees on the flatbread, dude. What?
Oh yeah. That's all. Yeah. That's all how you haul trees, man. On a flatbed, and then they put mesh tarps, so you can see the guy. Where is it over here? Folding up the mesh tarp or whatever. So it really would have been easy, dude. I mean, at truck stops, man, they have water hoses in the fuel island and shit. You know what I mean? They're short. You know what I mean? But like, he could have done it. He said he's going to do it, and he did it. It just is what it is. Honestly, the trees probably it's not going to be that huge of a claim, believe it or not. Like trees, just normal trees like this, they're just people buy them for a little business, whatever. They're a couple $100. You know what I mean? So, even this whole load, you know what I mean? $10,000, maybe something like that. You know what I'm saying? So wouldn't be a crazy thing, but it'd only be a partial thing. So, no big deal. But besides that, normal shit, man. Build out some automation sequences for prospecting and just move some freight, bro. What about you? What'd you do today?
Talked to some new opportunities. Just kind of took it easy. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, good day all on, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Think things looking promising on you moving back into stuff.
Yeah. Definitely trying to get back into the tech side of things. Have a few opportunities, but yeah, man. Well, when the time comes, I will definitely give the old update.
That's cool,
be Dr. Dre anymore.
well, hey, man. You'll still have to be Dr. Dre. That's your moniker for the show now. So you'll forever you'll forever be Dr. Dre, man. You know what I mean? You can hyphenate it, you know, Dr. Dre truckload, but you still, you know what I mean? Like when you get married or something, you don't want to fully take the last name. But so, all right. Well, anywho, we're just what, bro? Sorry.
Oh no, go on.
Fuck it, man. Spacing out over there. All right. Well, we're just gonna have a little short show tonight. Hunter's got a family dinner he is trying to go to, so we do not want to hold him up. And we also appreciate you still being on the show with us tonight, Hunter. I really would have hated to have gone at it solo, but damn it, I'd have gave it my best shot. So we're gonna move on. Yeah, we're gonna mosey on and move things right along. Just go ahead and get our sponsor break out of the way. We'll do a quick little news segment, which tonight I'm going to talk about those recalls that I mentioned last night on trucks. You drivers, if you have any of those models, you can take them in and get that stuff repaired. So before we do that, AccuBid Pro, y'all know who they are. We've talked about them forever. If you're an owner operator or a lease operator, go out there, download that app. It's in the Apple and the Google Play Store. Help you record your cost, understand your revenue and expenses, help you to bid better, win more freight, and be more profitable.
Don't be a victim of cheap freight anymore. Take back control. These are turbulent times for the transportation industry, with companies merging or even closing their doors. Whether you're going out on your own or leasing on with a new company, know your operating costs. Look out for you and bid better with AccuBid Pro.
We're going to have this new video roll out for Jimmy and them here soon. We're just trying to put everything together. I did talk to him today, and he emailed Crystal about the audio from that video. Like he said, he believes he has it, that Crystal's the one that did it. So if anything, we'll just get Crystal in the studio and just have her come record one for us and shit. So
man, we can do it if they need us to.
Yeah, I know, man. I know, but her voice sounds so much better than our raspy, ugly ass voices. So you know what I mean. But anyhow, let's go ahead and get into this news real quick. All right. Oh, come on, let me scroll up here. Sorry about that. All righty. As you see right here on your screen, this is one of the recalls that I wanted to talk about here. PACCAR is recalling 3,841 trucks because of an issue with the seatbelts and their ability to do its job in restraining the passengers in the passenger compartment in the event of an accident. The recall specifically is actually just for a simple spacer that was mistakenly added to a joint. And that joint connects the seat to the seatbelt tether and the buckle as well. The affected models for this are there's approximately three. This is fucking funny. Only three model year 2020 Kenworth T660s, all which are gliders. Approximately 437 model year 2018 to 2024 Kenworth T800s, and approximately 3,401 model year 2018 to 2024 model KW or blah blah Kenworth W9s. Sorry. So all you Kenworth owners out there, whether you're a fleet driver or you're an owner operator, if you have any of those model year trucks, make sure that you go in and you get it repaired. Dealers, they will remove the spacer and replace the bolt free of charge. If you have any questions, you are more than welcome to contact PACCAR's customer service at 1-425-828-5888. Mention recall number 23 Kilo Whiskey Kilo, or you can mention the NHTSA's recall number, which is 23 Victor 717. Again, that is Kenworth recall having to do with seatbelt spacer that presents a risk to passengers not being properly restrained. All right. Second one we have here, Volvo. Coincidentally, it is also a seat issue. Like, it's kind of fucking ironic, bro. You know what I mean? Like, probably one of the most important things.
All I got, just bring a life vest. Just bring a life vest and a jacket. No, you don't need a seatbelt. It'll be fine.
I know, man. One of the most important damn things there is to safety, and then they screwed it up. Two big companies screwed it up. All right, so here we go again. Another issue surrounding the seat, but this one actually has to do with the seat itself. That presents the danger. Volvo is recalling certain trucks manufactured between April 5th, 2017 and October 20th, 2023, that have the passenger side bench seat. So most of these are going to be like day cabs, box trucks, that type of stuff. Because, if you've ever been in those, there's the what do they call it, the captain's chair for the driver, and then there's usually a two-person bench seat that is separate. So that's pretty much what most of these are. So if you're a box truck operator out there or a day cab driver, this really applies to you. Either way, the recall includes approximately 638 model year 2018 to 2024 Volvo VN, VNR, and VHD trucks, in which the passenger bench seat may be inadequately attached to the floor. In the affected trucks, the attachment points for the bench seat will fail, allowing it to shift and increasing the risk of injury during a crash. Dealers will replace the weld nut with two brand new nuts and a washer free of charge. Notification letters for this are expected to be mailed out December 15th. This is like the third fucking recall we've talked about, where like the news people get it before they ever even send out the recall letters. You know what I mean? It's like, you figure as soon as you figure out there's an issue, like you got fucking Billy and Janie interning over here. Hey, go print out 80,000 of these letters and send these things out like time freaking now. Now it's like, hey, we'll wait a month until we get the letters out. It just doesn't make any sense. Again,
where's quality control, man? I will gladly be a quality control consultant for these guys. Put me in the seats, man. I'll slam them to a couple walls.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, right. Like we're the crash test dummies for the truck industry. You know what I mean, dude? I miss those commercials. Those were awesome fucking commercials. All right, so just like with the Kenworth, you can also call Volvo. Fucking geez. Volvo's customer service line at 1-800-528-6586. Their recall number is Romeo Victor X-Ray 2312. The National Highway Transportation Safety blah 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 thing. Their recall number is 23 Victor 769. So there you go. Two recalls that I wanted to bring to y'all's attention. Anytime I see these, I really like to mention them. If they do send out these letters, obviously drivers are out there on the road, weeks, months at a time. They may not see it, may think it's trash, get thrown away. So, and it's free of charge. You know what I mean? So there you go. If you're just tuning in, rewind it a little bit to catch the info on those recalls. Both of them having to do with surrounding seat issues. One for Kenworth and this last one for Volvo. And yeah, there you go, man. Pretty freaking easy.
You say Volvo weird. I'm just gonna say it.
Volvo, whatever, dude. I mean, Volvo. Potato, as we say here in the South.
Pedro Potato.
There you go.
Rebranding.
Yeah. No, Pedro Potato just sounds so much better, dude. Like
I say potato, man. I say potato. So.
Tomato. You know what I'm saying? However the hell you want to put it, right, man? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. But Reed, what's up, brother?
Mr. Reed.
Thanks for tuning in.
Matt, man, we still got to get up with get with Matt, or maybe Hunter, you can do it.
Oh yeah, dude.
But we can get him on the show, throw down some recruiting knowledge and shit, man. I really want to.
Dude, I'm saying, man, that would be pretty beneficial for a lot of cats out there these days.
It would be, man. I mean, it would be, dude. The job search right now, man, it's a struggle for everybody everywhere. And even though, Matt may focus primarily on one certain industry, you know, his advice is sound advice, no matter where you go. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna reach out to you, man. If I remember, or fucking Hunter remembers, Matt. So we hurry up and get you on the show, dude. So, but moving things right along. The topic I want to talk to y'all about tonight. This is an article that I had found on FreightWaves. Let me go ahead. I'll pull it up real quick just so y'all can see in case you want to go look it up. There you go. FreightWaves. It was put out Monday, actually. And as you can see, it talks about why retailers should care about visibility during the holiday peak season. So, Hunter, if you don't mind, I put together a little spiel here. I'll just run through my little stuff, and we'll tie it into other things. So, first off, I want to say that this article really, for a main part of it, focuses on like technology and stuff, things like RFID and warehouse inventory tracking systems and everything like that. It really has a huge focus on inventory itself, which of course is important, which I'll explain here in a second. So here we go. All right. The holidays are upon us, my peoples. That means that we have slew of crazy shoppers that are cramming into our stores for the daily steals and deals. As with every year, of course, the supply chain is being put to the test. With uptick in consumer demand for almost everything, even in these trying times that we have right now. The holiday season, people still go out there. They still spend as much money as they comfortably can afford. To buy things for themselves and their loved ones. Unfortunately, 2023, as I kind of was just really touching on, has shaped up to be pretty different due to the change in the consumer spending and the demand for unnecessary goods, which of course are due to the economy, along with the lack of labor in manufacturing and warehouses, and also delivery service because of the carrier capacity that is shrinking. So there are several things that really are affecting our holiday supply chain this year. Not just the economy. Although economists say that they are hopeful holiday spending will at least stay near, maybe go a little above the previous year's rates. And because of that, and the fact that manufacturers and retailers are looking to cash in on after a slow year, visibility this year, they say, is one of the things that is more important than ever. And the reason that is important and is also concerning, or sorry, man, look at me, trying to lock my thing. All right, so the thing that they say is most important and that helps them with their concerns is having the real-time sight on inventory levels. Where are things, where it is in transit, where is it in the warehouse, and ultimately when is it going to hit the shelves for consumers to be able to buy. They say that those things, that thing is really invaluable. Like I said, the article really talks a lot about the RFID tech, inventory management systems, which are great. It does help people, them keep eyes on everything 24 hours a day. Like I said, knowing where things are at, when to replenish, when to restock, order, all those types of things like that. So, but my thing that I really want to pull out of this is that it's actually important for brokers and carriers too. We have an extreme importance in the visibility of the supply chain because we play such a large part in it. I would say that for the most part, brokers and carriers have the most important part of the visibility. Because once it leaves where it's being manufactured or has been brought into, and between the time it's going to where it is, that's a really important time. A lot of things can happen. To me, it's not just about also making sure and keeping track of it to where it gets onto the shelves, but Hunter, like you and I were talking about, man, it also has to do with theft. That was something that wasn't touched on in this either. And that RFID stuff and the inventory management systems, those also play a part in that, man, into the theft. As far as helping keep track of stuff. Freight theft is a huge thing all the time. It obviously gets worse as you get into different seasons. And for obvious reason, Christmas is the number one holiday for freight theft. There's tons of high-end goods that are being shipped, and those high-end goods are being shipped at usually more higher volumes than it would throughout the year, again, because people are out there specifically shopping for those kinds of things. So, I think that's something that also that comes into play that is very important when it comes to the visibility of our supply chain and how it affects obviously supply chain is the flow, but how that visibility affects the flow of things and making sure there's not hiccups and everything is where it is supposed to be at the right time. It's in the right hands, under the right control. Hunter, I feel you want to say something, man.
Oh no, I was just listening, but I mean, honestly, dude, like, kind of thinking, in regards to, a lot of people do their shopping online, but even at that, if you get something delivered to a store and you need it at a certain time, like that can wreck your holiday through and through, man. So, I mean, yeah, visibility is key, absolutely key. If you don't have a good Christmas, I mean, Santa's always there, but we got to buy gifts to our loved ones as well. He can't do it all.
Yeah, well, one of the things that are one of the parts that brokers specifically that we play in this visibility is through our tracking systems. And out there, you care. I mean, a lot of carriers complain about tracking apps and calls and stuff like that, but that is one of the things that's
free.
it is, but whatever, dude. I'm not going to get on.
I don't know why it's such a big deal. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, there are some carriers out there that, for whatever reason, have a flip phone. I guess a burner phone, but shit, I know we've had guests that, like, even on a flip phone, you can get tracking. Like,
yeah, and you know what, dude? My point, my only real thing that I ever have to say on that is if you hired a driver, just some random fucking guy to drive your truck, are you not going to want to know where your $200,000 worth of equipment is at every damn moment? All right, then why do you have a problem with this manufacturer or this distributor wanting to know where their shit is? You know what I mean? Like, if it was your stuff on the truck, you would want to know where it's at. But anyway,
dude, that's what kills me, man. Like, back in the days of training, doing them check calls at 6 a.m. Get some dude picking up the phone, like, why the fuck are you calling me? But some shit goes wrong at the receiver or at the shipper. Like, better answer that damn phone. So I don't know. There's probably a bunch of loons out there thinking that they're being tracked by the FBI and yada yada. But literally, they know these things are tracking devices already.
I'd say the same thing too. You know what I mean? It's like you're fucking worried about my tracking device. You know that like every app on your phone is tracking you right now, right? Like,
yeah. Do you have a debit card? Do you have a debit card? You swiping that debit card? Boom! They know exactly where you're at, bro.
I'm the least.
They can triangulate you real quick.
Concerns, man. So, all right. Anyway, as I was saying, one of the parts that the brokers play in this, and becomes or is extremely important all the time, but really around this time of the year is, or any holiday is tracking. It really is that provides a level of visibility that, it really is invaluable. A lot of brokers, 3PLs, dispatchers, carriers, whatever, they all talk about, 24/7 tracking and visibility and all this stuff. And honestly, there's very few of them that truly honestly do it. I've had a truck out there on the road and we need to call someone in the middle of the night. Nobody answers. But, over our work, we actually do, man. We have someone on call, actually a few people every night. So, if my customer wants to know where something is, they call, we can freaking tell them. And that obviously not only is completely lost a security thing. It's not only security thing, but it really does play into this visibility thing, where the customer ships something. They want to know when is it going to arrive at the place that I'm shipping it to. So that way, I can invoice them or, do whatever that their process is. And it also allows them, to quickly check the freight out, hey, was there damages or this or that, and quickly be able to come back and say, hey, I need to file this claim or do whatever like that, which, and carriers, y'all out there, providing constant communication, being aware of what's going on around y'all, specifically when it comes to the theft thing, really, man, put padlocks on your equipment. Like good padlocks. If you're able to back as close to a damn truck or someplace or something that people can't open your doors as you can, and on the communication thing, like I just said, You know, if you had this, if you were the one that had that stuff in the truck, you would want to know where your stuff is. If you hired a driver and put them in your truck, you would want to know where your truck is 24 hours a day. So, you know, afford that same courtesy over to brokers and shippers, you know, and you know, when they call at 6 a.m. in the morning, I know you may be sleeping, but just pick up and say, hey, you know, I'm here. This is what's going on. And, you know, and help do your part. And I also will use the example of another instance that I had, you know, is it also allows us to know when something is in danger, like these trees, you know, I mean, like these guys, you know, yeah, they broke down, but their other buddy or other guy that drives for them, because we booked 2 trucks, that guy took 6 days to make it there. Just bullshitted the whole way, kept turning on and off the tracking app, all this stuff. You know what I mean, like it could have helped avoid problems, you know, for myself and the customer. You know, food shipments are a really big thing right now. I've got customers that are starting to ship more of their product, specifically a seafood guy. He's starting to ship a lot more stuff up to the Northeast. Why specifically there? I don't know. I guess seafood maybe is a big thing during the holidays up there. You know, I got a produce customer that, matter of fact, their orders just doubled with Sam's Club. So we're actually moving in to using a 53-foot with them. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's those things like that. You know, they're time sensitive, they're temperature sensitive. You know, visibility on that. You know, when it leaves, where it is in transit, when it gets there, how long it takes to unload, even the temperature logs. You know, I have some customers, man, that they want to be able to see temperature logs. You know what I mean? And very few carriers know how to do that. You know what I mean? And there's honestly not very many out there that have the real-time visibility on the reefer logs. But I have had customers that say, hey, like I want their reefer log, you know, after they deliver, which to me it's kind of like, well, why don't you just put a damn temp recorder in there? But they don't. So all of that stuff has to go on or has to do with visibility. Yeah, it's stuff that we do every single day, every part of the year. But like I said, it is more so important during the holiday season. And as the article says, retailers, especially retailers, are really looking into this. They really want more visibility on their stuff, you know. And like I said, it not just having to do with inventory levels. You know, they want brokers and carriers to be more proactive in them following up on the visibility services that they offer. You know, like I said, the people being there 24 hours a day, and you know, we do tracking, you know, and all that hoopla and stuff. So you know, yeah, that's really it. I mean, nothing crazy, nothing important, just, you know, something that I saw. You know, I wanted to bring it up. I could go way more into this. I actually love that RFID stuff, dude. I did an entire course in college, dude, revolving around RFID stuff, dude. And this was back, man, 5, 6, 7 years ago, bro. And it was hot shit then. I can just imagine the freaking level that, you know, it's gone to now.
It's huge now, man.
Dude, I mean, there's even, I've seen a lot of shippers and manufacturers even rolling over to QR codes now, you know, so like that way. And matter of fact, dude, one of the jobs that I had before I got freight brokering, I was a logistics manager. I told you at a place by the Dallas airport, and we did like final mile for DHL and all that stuff. But we actually used to download an app onto our phone, and when the drivers went and delivered, every package, when it got processed at UPS or DHL, they put a QR code on it, and it was, I don't know, it was like about this big, and you scan that, like that's what you scanned when you delivered the freaking packages and stuff. So, you know, FedEx and them were doing it, or UPS and them were doing it way back then. I could imagine that it's only got bigger, you know, but things like that are what's important, man. It offers a level of visibility now that, I mean, you know, they never had before. You got to think back in the day, you know, when it came to technology and their visibility of, you know, restocking, replenishing, you know, transit times, all that stuff. It was literally, you know, a system that someone hand counted everything and then updated as it went. You know what I mean? So, dude, tech is pretty cool, man. And I'm honestly surprised that we have not already gone to shippers like throwing little air tags or whatever, you know what I mean, into every one of their shipments. I know there's a company out there that probably manufactured those things for fucking Lord have mercy. My phone is just going crazy. Manufacture those things for freaking pennies on the dollar. I guess, the tracking stuff right now was just the little apps are too prevalent. They feel that does a good enough job. But, the sucky thing about that is like they can be turned off. Like all the drivers got to do is turn it off, or you know what I mean? If they swap the truck out, it doesn't matter where his phone goes. You know what I mean? The loads go.
I mean, dude, an AirTag's only like what, $20? And
Yeah,
I don't even think you have to like pay anything for it outside of that. But like, dude, you get a shipping container and like the bolt there's like, or like the bolt seals like shit, upwards like $50, maybe more.
yeah.
So like you're not losing money. Like,
I'm telling you, man.
yeah,
Like
just check it on your cell phone.
You gotta think, dude. If Apple charges $20 for it, and they're greedy as they are, I guarantee you, bro, you can find some out there for 10. Buy them in bulk.
Go on Alibaba and just order like 1,000 of them.
For real, dude. Yeah, you want a level of visibility you ain't never had before, bro. Throw an AirTag in that truck. You know what I mean? See exactly what I think of.
Oh yeah, they put a little magnet on the back, slap it underneath the cab.
Yeah, right.
Where you at, dude?
So, but
not what I'm seeing.
Yeah, right. I'm over here at the Loves. It says,
really?
It said before that you was at that all nude bar down the street, man. Loves. I don't see no Loves for 60 miles.
Dude, give me the opportunity just to walk up to a truck and just knock, knock, knock. It's crazy, dude. You're supposed to be like 200 miles away from here.
Yeah. So, but that really is it's all that was. Like I said, nothing crazy that I wanted to get into. It was more just honestly using this as a catalyst to just kind of get into visibility period. Because as I said, this one, really focused on, technology and stuff like that. It did touch on brokers and some of the tracking stuff and blase, that I had said. But, I'd
definitely like to touch back on this, man. I didn't realize you'd be diving into the RFIDs and all that good jazz, but
I do RFID.
December tomorrow. You think Santa uses one?
Is everywhere, dude. When you tap your debit card to the damn thing to pay, that's RFID, bro. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it is in everything. I literally have RFID locks for my firearms, bro. Like, it's a little tag, and I just, you know what I mean? It unlocks it. It's freaking crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everywhere, every day, everything. It's friggin' nuts, dude. You know what I mean? Anyway, so Hunter, we will go ahead and end this, dude, because I know that you want to go have dinner with your lovely family, and you came on tonight specifically.
I'm starving.
Show. Are you starving? What are y'all gonna eat?
Probably just like some chicken wings and pizza and whatnot.
Watching
some foosball, just kicking.
Yeah, that first game came on 30 minutes ago. My wife made chicken cordon bleu, so that's what I'm eating.
I love me some cordon bleu.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, she did like hand make it. This one, a few things she buys, but she gets the ones from Sam's Club, bro. And the things are good, bro. The things are
popping in the oven for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, bro, they're good.
What you talking about?
All right, so we'll go ahead and do our last little sponsor break, and then we'll chunk the deuces for the night. Going across bottom of the screen, as you see, AccuBid Pro, you got to go get that app in the Apple and the Google Play Store if you're a lease operator or owner operator. Put in all your rate cons in there and all your expenses, and it's going to do its magic and going to spit out some numbers for you that is really going to help you with the future growth of your business.
Don't be a victim of cheap freight anymore. Take back control. These are turbulent times for the transportation industry, with companies merging or even closing their doors. Whether you're going out on your own or leasing on with a new company, know your operating costs. Look out for you and bid better with AccuBid Pro.
All right. Before we go out, I just want to say tomorrow night, or 2 days later, Friday. we are going to start a new series, and it's going to revolve around health and fitness, health and wellness, however you want to say it. And we are going to start it out with an incredible guy. If you follow our social media, you saw the post just go up. His name is Mike Lombard, a really cool guy, actually lives down here in Austin, about an hour south of me. He is a driver and also runs marathons and is a fitness coach. So we're going to bring him on, talk about some stuff. Then we also have what I consider a huge guest. She has been on talk shows on Sirius XM. She has several own social media pages, has a book out, has a line of products. Really, really, really great lady. I'm not going to drop her name just yet. I'm going to keep you guys in suspense, but she will be coming on as well and continue the conversation. That will be next Wednesday or Thursday. I have to look it up. But yeah, so please tune in tomorrow night. Something that I think is really important, when it comes to really just anybody, period, but especially drivers, being fit out there, being healthy, doing the right things, and making sure that they live long lives. So with that, we will bid you adieu. And as always like to say, chunk the deuces.